Yeah, I'm definitely done with this. This I can't do. I just can't do it. So I'm just going to move forward, and I'm just going to uninstall it. So let's figure that out. So my day has started quite well actually, but is turning into something not great. I was just driving from one location to another to grab myself a coffee before my next call, which I'm just about to jump onto in 2 minutes time. I went over a bump. It's no bigger than a normal bump that I have driven over in the past, and this has happened. So the head of the air conditioning unit here is fallen off. So I haven't touched it. I'm almost certain that the lines will be bent and damaged from this. I've turned the power off. I have to jump onto this next call ASAP. But yeah, I am just... This AC unit, as good as it is, like, it's such a pain, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a big part of me that wants to get one of those really inefficient window ones and just getting a bunch of extra power in order to charge that, to run that. Because this whole head unit, exterior unit thing is, oh man, it's really testing my patience today. It's really testing my patience. If the lines are damaged, which I think they are, I'm going to have to get new lines, get the guy to refit it. I don't even know whether the bracket is going to fit. Yeah, what a crazy... I am so frustrated right now. I can't even begin to tell you. My frustration is a 10. Okay, I'm gonna get on this call. So just had my call. It did not go very well because I am very much stressed. Sorry, I'm gonna get my tripod out so I can put the camera down. Yeah, it did not go very well at all. Because I was just thinking about the expense of this. So I am going to try to put it back. So I just kind of stopped with it like half in. The I'm having right now is that with a lot of jiggling and whatever, I could probably get that unit, I could probably get it fit in with the pipes in the right place. I just don't know whether I'm going to damage the pipes more. So I would like the AC guy to do it. However, that AC guy is going to cost money, and he's almost definitely not going to be available, midday on a Saturday. So at the earliest it would be tomorrow. I would be surprised. I don't even know whether he would even take this job. And then there's price, because I think he's going to have to refit the entire line so that it fits properly. I think it would be, I don't know, 800. I just don't know whether it's worth it. I don't want to spend $800 on something that could just fall off again. It could just be the same thing that happens again. And there's part of me that is like, I know that mini splits aren't designed to be used in an RV. I get that. And that's why I'm quite reluctant, because I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to fit the square peg in a round hole. I know that it can work. The alternatives are, the one thing I was looking at, this one looks like a regular RV air conditioner. However, this is a condenser air conditioner. This one says 10,000 BTU, and it's about $1,000. Even if this is very good, it's not going to be as good as a mini split, period. With that being said, it fits in a regular 12 volt fan square, so a 14-inch hole, and it can go in the middle. So that therefore that could potentially blow the cool air onto me. It's probably a more central sort of thing, which means that I could go to the bedroom and stuff. It's $1,000. I could self-fit this. The 24 volt is 11,000 BTU, okay. And it gets, I mean, it's had 35 reviews and it gets 4.89 out of 5. I don't want to keep messing around with the same thing over and over again. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to keep dumping money into a cheap air conditioner. So I just sat researching, looking at this rooftop unit. I still don't know whether I have enough space, but I think that I may be able to make it work. It seems like it's 1,000 BTU less than this, which technically means it would use less power. But also, the good thing about it is that it runs on DC power rather than the AC power, which gives me back, I don't know, maybe 10%. So I think in total it will be 20% less power usage for, 90% of the overall cooling ability. But the idea of having an all-in-one unit directly above me for a start feels good. Getting rid of the head unit and the pipes and the unit on the back also appeals to me. Spending $1,000 does not appeal to me, but if I have to spend $800 on an HVAC guy or $900 on installing a new air conditioner myself that will last, I think the second option is preferable. But I need to come up with a solution sooner rather than later, because it's Texas and it's hot as fuck. What I'm going to do is drive back to storage. I'm going to go on top of my roof and measure the space that I have for this potential unit to see if I have enough space, period. I'm also going to check my solar panels as well, just while I'm up there, to make sure that they're okay. I need to fix a leak at the front of the truck, so I'm going to redo the lap seal on that. Then I'm going to come back down. I'm going to try to refit this unit as best I can, but I really have such minimal faith in this unit now, which sucks because I know people have made it work and I want to make it work. In Texas in the summer, if this falls off or this breaks or the refrigerant line has another kink in it that I haven't noticed or whatever it is, and I have to get an HVAC person out, A, it's going to be ages, and B, I'm literally in a death box. I cannot overstate this enough, but I'm going to order this, I think. Even if it means that I have to readjust my solar panels, you know, on where they're positioned, maybe move them back a little bit in order to accommodate for the space and stuff, that's what I'm going to have to do. But I'd rather take the hit now, get it over and done with, get this new unit fit in, and have peace of mind, than deal with this in 6 months' time, or even in 3 months' time. It's going to be too much. So yeah, that is my plan. Cool. Okay, let's move on. Let's do some stuff. Okay, this is not going to fit. You already see it's not going to fit. Potentially enough space. So I'm gonna place that order now, get it delivered, and then when it does get delivered, I just need to take 2 days this week. One to redo the front of the roof, and the other to redo the back and install the new unit. That's my plan. And suffer without a mini split for now. Maybe I'll try and install the mini split for now, but I won't get my hopes up. Okay. So I've thought long and hard, and I've decided that after looking at all the reviews, all of the information, I am going to buy this Outequip Pro RV air conditioner. I'm going to get the 24 volt version because I have a 24 volt system. Just to summarize this whole situation, mini splits are not designed to be used in a moving vehicle, and people have made it work and it works really well for them. The problem is that even if I get this working again, it's still very fragile the way that I have it installed, and I'm not confident that another bump isn't going to knock it off again, break the line, leave me without air conditioning in the middle of summer. So for my own peace of mind, having a dedicated RV air conditioning unit that does pretty much, it's almost the same BTU, but it's made for RVs and movement, that just that peace of mind alone makes me happy and just takes a bit of weight off having this unit in. Because that is more centralized, it means that I will probably end up feeling cooler, even if it is technically lower cooling power, because I am 3 feet away from the unit rather than 6 foot away from the unit. So that alone is going to be useful for me for working wherever I am. I'm always going to be pretty much the same distance away from it. So it's a bit of peace of mind to me. The only main downside, I will probably have to at least move my solar panels back in order to make room for it, which sucks, but it is what it is. It feels like the right decision, despite the fact that it's costing me $1,000. Yeah. I'm gonna have a week of being pretty soaked through. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to run some power to it to see if it still works, period, and take it from there, because I need power to it to run it down. So let's see. Okay, so there is power to it. So yeah, I'm definitely done with this. I've ordered my new unit. This I can't do. I just can't do it. So I'm just going to move forward, and I'm just going to uninstall it. So let's figure that out. So as of right now, I've just pumped down the system, turned the power off. All the refrigerant should technically be in the exterior unit, or most of it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to disconnect the lines. There's probably going to be some residual refrigerant, but it should be a small amount in theory. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm a little bit nervous about this, but I'm going to make sure 100% that these are tight. And then the power is off. Let's disconnect this. Okay, we did it. That is done. Those pipes are disconnected. I just had some dinner. The truck is filled with mosquitoes, like filled with mosquitoes. I've now removed my air conditioning unit. Everything's gonna get warm again, but my new unit is being ordered. I definitely feel a sense of relaxation right now knowing that the new unit is on its way. The weather should be okay this week, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna tidy up quickly, find a way to plug or at least cover that hole in the wall for the next 4 days. Then I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna destroy some of these mosquitoes. Man, I'm getting bitten. And then I'm gonna do some thinking about how I'm gonna handle the rest of the week. It's gonna be an interesting week, that is for sure. For now, so thank you for joining me on this day of what the hell is happening and what am I gonna do with myself? But that's the way it works sometimes. Sometimes you've just gotta have a day where you completely change your entire house. So for now, I am definitely clocking the hell out.